Leave him out. Here for the ripping and the tearing.
Have you seen that video? The ripping and the tearing video?
No.
This old dude's at like a retirement home. Well, this dude's going to, I guess it's like a retirement event. Mm-hmm. And he's like interviewing people there. I can't remember the name of it. It's like Hatio or something. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. But he finds this dude on the side of a pool and he's wearing like a man thong. And he's just like, hedonism. I think it's hedonism.
That's
and he's
the
like,
name of the, oh, yeah.
And he's like, so what are you looking forward to most this week? And the dude's like, I'm here for the ripping and the tearing. The ripping and the tearing. And he starts humping the air.
Dry humping the air.
Yeah, and then he starts getting
so
down on the
aggressive.
ground and humping the ground.
It's
Dude, it's insane. It's like...
And a thong?
Yeah.
It's like Speedo.
Yeah, it's not up his ass.
Like a banana hammock.
But let me tell you, it's out. Okay?
He looks like
he's
about to do a 100-yard dash in a pool. You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
For sure.
Some wild interviews out there.
Yeah, that shit's gnarly. But that's become one of our favorite, like, just yelling here for the ripping and the tearing. Like, it's just the best. But
Sounds good.
yeah. So, today, in the stew,
That's right.
we have the homie, Michael Garcia. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, brother.
Yeah, of course.
How
Thanks
are
for
you
having me.
Yeah, dude. How's your day?
Dude, not bad.
Yeah?
Not bad. I've been trying to stay on a little routine.
Yeah.
I started running again.
Nice.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
Just for me, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, back in the day I used to run like probably for almost a solid year. I ran like 5 miles every day.
I remember, because this was urban time, wasn't it?
That's insane.
Yeah,
around
it
urban
was
or
probably
global?
more like global. Like
Okay.
when I first started, like probably right around when we met.
Yeah.
When we were both bussing. But yeah, man, that was like, best shape of my life, like killing it. But that was also when we were doing post Pluto, and like I think I was sober like almost that whole year too, and I was just like, that was like, peak of my performance, I feel like, on stage.
Oh,
And
really?
just like
Just feeling the best and feel like you're putting out the best too, huh?
Yeah, it made a huge difference, I think. But I've also had some amazing times when I'm, drinking beers and getting fucked up.
Yeah.
What got you out of running?
Man, I think I just, just like fucking anything, like just fucking fell off.
Over it. Yeah.
You stop, like, you stop running and, like, you fucking run an entire month. And then you take 2 days off, and that's like fucking 2 weeks
Getting
off.
back off. Yeah, getting
To
back
get
onto
back
it.
on,
Is
like,
the condition.
Bro.
I myself was up to five miles a day.
Yeah.
And then I remember I was in the middle of a run. I was like maybe 4 miles into it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go for 8 today. And I got to the 4 mile mark, and all of a sudden I was behind a Publix, and my legs just felt paralyzed. I was standing up, and I just felt like I was walking, and there was like electricity going through my legs, like how much pain. Mm-hmm. And I had to call somebody to come pick me up because I couldn't run. I was walking, but it was in pain every single step. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm going to have to take a break.
That's cool.
And then I did it like 2 miles a few days later, and it was still a little painful. And then, I just found jiu-jitsu after that. So,
still do that.
Yeah.
I feel like you can definitely, I've heard some people like don't stretch at all. Some people stretch too much, do the wrong stretches.
Yeah.
I feel like the shit that I've always done, I've never really had a bad problem with it. Like I've never
like cramping up and stuff.
Yeah, cramping up or like knee pain and shit like that. Like I will notice like if I half-ass stretching, then I, my especially my left knee, like my leading leg, but. Really, I've been fucking lucky with no back problems, knee problems. Like, my brother's fucking back is just always tweaking and shit, dude. But he's also done a whole lot more fucking work on his body than I have.
What does he do?
He he used to he's a landscaper. He has his own landscaping company. Action Lawn Care.
Represent.
Yeah, Action Lawn Care. If you need some. Yeah, you should hit him up, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey, man. We just got fired,
dog. We
need some grass cut. You know what I'm
saying? My fucking mom. So shout out to my mom because for about my Christmas present this past year, she was like, "I'm gonna get a lawn care service to come cut your lawn so you don't have to worry about it. I was like, fuck yeah, Mom. And then like for the like 2 months or something, nobody came, and I was like, hey, Mom, what's going on? And she was like, I have no idea. I paid the dude and I haven't heard from him. And I was like, oh God. And like she got a call from the guy, like this was like a month after the first 2 months. And the dude had like gone to jail, and like and he was like, I'm sorry, I've been in jail, like blah. And my mom was like, okay, don't worry about it. And then for like the past 5 months or whatever, I've had somebody doing it. And then like last week I was like, man, that's weird. They haven't come. And my mom texted me and she was like, yeah, both of us got fired from the landscaping company. I was like, how the fuck did we get fired? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But
Damn.
I don't know
Were
what
we working
happened.
for them? Like what?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened, if they like just stopped doing it altogether or what. But yeah,
You didn't clean up the dog poop, man. They fucking got tired of that shit.
They stepped in shit one too many times, and they were like, "That's fucking it, dude.
no, I'm over it.
We're done."
Dude, I used to do full summers with my brother, and it's awesome because we'd ride around, smoke weed. Like back when he was drinking, like at the end of the day, we would get beers or whatever. But man, I've been on multiple jobs with him where I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you didn't tell me that it was gonna be like fucking 6 foot fucking weeds in the back of this yard.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He's like, yeah, this is a clearing job. Like, should have wore pants.
Should have wore pants.
Fucking, I'll be
Damn.
back there with a fucking trimmer, dude, and just like you're just going along, and you just hit a big old pile of shit, and you just blast that shit in your face and your
Yeah.
mouth and shit.
Oh,
It's terrible.
no,
And I can't even
It's
imagine
awful.
trying to get it out of a beard like yours. Like as you can, as you can tell,
Yeah.
coming from another beardy,
Yeah. Big
you
beard
know,
guy
I'm
over
growing
here.
super thick over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And I know the ins and outs of
Yeah.
trying to get
It's
shit
tough.
out of this beard, bro.
It's tough, dude.
Yeah, it's yeah. If you don't fucking, I eat some soup and I don't fucking like
Yeah.
really
Check
like
yourself
clean my
after?
shit out. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, it smells like clam chowder.
What's
what
going-
the fuck's
yeah.
that smell?
Does it have a
on?
different cleaning schedule? Like, do you
Man,
have once
just-
it gets so big?
I mean, I shower once a day, so I wash it then. But like when I'm like saucy soupy things, man. Like
If you eat
You're like, I'm
spaghetti
jumping
with
in
a
the
beard-
shower after
when
this.
I'm eating like I had ramen today, and the way I have to eat like ramen and noodly things like that now is like literally I take a bite and as I'm entering the
Oh,
mouth, I have
wow.
to cover my beard because otherwise, like, there's a good chance that
a
chin
mess.
hairs could get in my
Getting all
teeth.
up in there, yeah.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah,
It's been
it's
long.
rough.
This isn't. It's full.
No,
I mean,
I
been-
actually just trimmed it not too long ago.
I was about to say.
I
'cause
haven't.
I remember back at Global. I think it was like,
Hell's Angels.
Yeah.
dude. I'm talking.
I had
deep,
it long
dude.
as fuck at Urban for a while too, but
Dude, it was. I was like, that thing.
man, it's a lot more to fucking maintain when it gets long. It's like it starts splitting. The worst thing is that it starts splitting, and some people like that kind of thing. It's like the biker look, because you get on a motorcycle
Oh, word.
and it blasts it and it splits it. But like I didn't fucking like that. And like when I was playing, we were doing post Pluto. I always
had
have
the
a fan,
fans, yeah.
and fucking have to have that, dude. I will die.
People will see
And,
You
this.
also have long ass hair too, though. So it's
Yeah.
like you're covered, bro. Like
Yeah.
your whole head is covered.
You're built for
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah.
I know, right? I fucking live in the opposite of a fucking mountain.
the hottest area you could choose. Let's grow every hair I can,
Yeah.
But
People see the split in your beard and they're like, "What you ride, man?"
I
You're
literally
like the
I have-
fucking fan on stage, man.
dude,
yeah.
It's hot.
That's what I
I'm a
ride,
fucking
man.
Yeah, I literally have been asked like, "You ride bikes?" And I'm like, "No, man. I just haven't fucking cut my beard."
Got
You're
that
like,
track
"Hey, you trying to
outside.
give me a ride,
I
man?"
got that track
Yeah.
outside. What's up, dog?
We could be
Yeah,
friends.
fixed gear, baby.
Yeah, I do have a fucking bicycle. Love riding that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Have one of them. Hell
But
yeah, dude.
I don't do a whole lot of bike riding in fucking Bellevue. We're not so bike friendly.
Oh, what part of Bellevue? Because we lived over there for a while.
And
I used to
right
bike
by
over
the
there.
fairgrounds, Muldoon.
Oh, word, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
we
like
stayed
right
off
up
of
the road.
Muldoon and Cerny.
Yep, right
Oh,
there,
yeah,
man.
we did.
I live like I can see that intersection.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we were
lived
right
over
back
there
in
for
there.
like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool area. It's
yeah,
kind
man.
of
It's all right.
similar to
I
this.
saw that
big
they have
lots
a
and stuff.
sidewalk over there now. Like next to the apartment complexes that kind of look like projects.
Yes.
They're like white buildings.
Yeah. They are adding sidewalks. Not on my street yet, but hopefully soon. Fucking. Yeah. Dude. Fucking. Yeah, dude. Some people suck. Speaking of some people suck, I swear to God. I mean, no offense if you guys have ever had a truck. I'm sure I heard y'all talk about it once or twice. The fucking Carolina squat.
Oh yeah, that's
right here, dude.
Dude, the fucking the speakers that are no longer bass, it's just treble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And
it sounds like an intercom.
Anything.
Yeah.
It sounds like a fucking intercom.
Yeah.
That shit on our road, at least on average 2 to 3 a day. Like, and it doesn't matter what time. It can be fucking like 6 a.m. Fucking midnight.
We get them riding here at like midnight. They're clapped out and like squatted all out, and they have the pretty LED tire lights. You know, have you seen those?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, rim lights and everything. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you doing?
Yeah, it's fucking
clapped out driving by the house, and then of course they're going like 50 miles an hour, so they're loud as fuck down the road. It's like
the fucking muffler systems and shit. I'm just like, dude, come on.
Why?
I've been like that. Like I've seen them rolling by. And I'm just like, I go to the end of my fucking driveway, and I'm just looking at them like, what the fuck? Like as they're passing by, and they're like, Wah!
He looks over and he's like, hell yeah, dog.
It just said, hell yeah, brother.
It just eggs them on. Honestly, the best thing I could do is probably just fucking ignore them.
Yeah,
but
that would be the best, but it's very hard to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Or just yell yee yee when they drive by. They really love that.
Just put a spike strip out.
Dude, so I really have thought about it. Like some sort of
2x4 with nails.
Like, have you ever shot a Gammo air rifle? Like
No.
it's like a badass pellet gun.
Oh yeah,
BB gun. One pump, and it's like it could go straight through, like, you know,
What's my
squirrel,
nickname?
rabbit, whatever. It's for hunting small game, but I've been thinking about fucking just hanging out by my fucking window one day and waiting for one of those motherfuckers
Scoping them out.
and just fucking
straight tire, dude.
yeah, straight
Let it
tire.
ride.
Even if it's just the fucking rim or the, like, what are they? They're not gonna know where they came from.
Yeah.
But
bro, we
that's
used
a
to
good
play
way to get
practical
arrested.
jokes. Like I used to work at a few garages, so like a really good practical joke on somebody is putting a super industrial size zip tie on their drive shaft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it just whips around and it'll just hit the bottom of their truck. So they'll think their transmission's slipping or something. They're just hearing click. I mean, they might not hear it over that fucking.
Yeah, their exhaust might be too loud to hear that shit.
But if they turn it on and just let it idle,
Yeah.
the drive shaft will just slowly spin and they'll hear
Yeah.
click,
Yeah.
click, and they'll be like, "What the fuck is that?"
But also those dudes, it's like if you just like sneak to their house and put one of those on, you could also be greeted, you know, a little bit aggressively. You know
They're
what I'm
gonna
saying?
drop the front of that truck on you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, I
Drop
don't
that
get it.
truck.
Have you ever been inside a lifted truck like that where it's like lifted all up front?
squat
Yeah, the
shit?
squats.
How the hell do you see the road?
You can't, dude. It's
I
like
really
you're
don't want
like this. Everything's up, tilted up, and you can't see the road. You could run over people.
Yeah,
you could
how has that
run over
not been a
people.
bigger thing?
Well, that's what happened in South Carolina. That's
Is
why
that
they
why it's outlawed?
them.
I thought it was outlawed just because it's outrageous. Like,
I mean, it's stupid.
like I thought maybe your vehicle has to be at a certain degree as far as level.
It can't be like safe. To
Yeah.
like if something happens, you gotta swerve. Like that shit ain't balanced. Like
It's
doesn't
not-
look balanced.
It's
at
not like
all.
Fast and the Furious Vin Diesel's Charger or Challenger.
What?
Or Challenger, right? No, that was a Charger.
Wait, what? Are
I
you
don't know.
talking
It was a
about?
fucking
I
car.
think it, talking about the black one.
Yeah,
That
that was a
I
Charger.
think that was an old Charger.
Not Challenger.
Old
I don't know why I said Challenger.
Yeah.
But Charger. But you saw it. It was the opposite, just a little bit. Just
Yeah.
angled where the rear end is a little higher than
Yeah.
the front
That's
end is a
for
little lower.
racing.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So like, you're gonna see everything, but the other way doesn't make sense because you don't see anything.
Nothing.
So I don't get who was the first person that was like, you onto something.
I'm
there.
trying to remember. I think I watched.
It was like they were starting to do a lift kit
you know
on the
what
front end, and they were like, "Hold on,
Do you know what it's for?
wait right there,
You know what it's for actually? Though, because I watched a video on this the other day. Because I was like
dropping engines,
No,
just dropping the engine
them
straight out."
No, it's for what it's actually for is for like rallycross stuff. Those like Baja trucks.
Is that really
they
the
go
origins
over-
of it though?
That's why it started. Is to they lift the front
So
end
somebody saw that
4
and
or
just
5 inches over.
extremely
They saw it and were like, let me do that in my Tacoma. And fucking that's why they're 15 foot or 15 inches in the front. Yeah.
I wonder if there's any
that's
Carolina
where it came
squatted
from.
cars.
Wow.
You don't really see it in cars.
I mean, you could get the air ride.
Dude, air ride shit.
Yeah, but do you remember the
drop it
fucking
into
the
back.
20s or something you had on your car?
I had 2s for
and
a while.
then put fucking 15s on the back?
No, I would never do that.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
No.
You look like them people on them bikes with the
what
big
I'm
ass
saying
front
is
wheel
they
and the little
don't
back wheel.
They don't do that, though. They have the same size tires and everything, but...
No, I got that, but I'm saying if it was a car.
Yeah. The homie brought in some sweet beers. It's orange juice.
Dude, so this is, you'd probably like this. I mean, like, I'm not trying to say that like offensively. You can have that.
Oh, it smells like grapefruit.
Soft ass.
But I know you don't like beer.
Island.
This is, I haven't even tried it, but it's probably very far from beer. It's an imperial
like cat
tiki inspired sour. So if you've ever had a tiki drink, it's probably like that.
It's going to be so fruity and cute.
That's technically a beer.
Really?
Yeah.
It tastes super tardy.
It tastes like passion fruity almost.
Yeah.
But
Doesn't
the nose
taste like
is like
beer to me.
grapefruit, though.
Yeah, I mean, a lot.
If I drank this,
I could fuck with that.
I could drink this whole thing and you wouldn't even tell me it was a beer. I would have been like, that wasn't bad.
It almost tastes like, like Minute Maid does the... They do the passion fruit or pineapple.
Oh, yeah.
Chug. They do the passion fruit orange juice or whatever, or it tastes like one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, have orange juice with something else.
Have you had the it was like the old school before, like the old school paper or cardboard Minute Maids?
Okay. Like in the little jugs?
That is what that tastes like to me.
For
like
sure.
the old school ones from middle school and shit.
Damn,
yeah.
that shit's good, dude.
It
You
is
can get
good.
fucked up
I like
middle school, bro.
Dude, tiki drinks are the shit. I've only had them like real tiki drink style like a couple of times, but like some people are like really, in particular to what makes like a tiki drink. Like, have you guys ever been like a tiki bar?
No, I mean like sneaky tiki, but that's just
yeah.
drinks. Like it's not really.
So like a tiki
I'll let you in
bar.
on a little something. I don't go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, we don't really have. We kind of had one, or have one. They kind of do it over at Kingfisher. I've actually never been. I've just heard
Our
they
boy
do it.
Brett is real into this sneaky tiki, by the way.
It's just
That's like his.
Just
That's his jam.
That's just a bar on the beach.
Yeah, what I'm
That's all
saying.
it-
Oh,
Brett Williams.
What
He's
about
like one of
Brett?
our. Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Fighter
place is-
we sponsor. He's
I mean,
super
it's
cool,
cool.
dude.
It's nice,
Yeah.
like to chill out on the sand, like on the beach and shit, and like
Yeah.
have a beverage. But this is different than tiki bar.
So like tiki bars evidently are like almost like in bigger cities they're like almost of the same caliber as like speakeasies and shit. Like they don't really advertise a whole lot. It's kind of like something you got to go out and find, like listen
Or
to
somebody
some
has
locals.
to tell you about
Somebody's
it.
gonna tell you.
Gotcha.
You walk into. I heard about this one. I don't know where the fuck it was, but you like walk into the salon that like looks like they're open, but there's nobody fucking cutting hair. And you like go like sit down at one of the chairs and like pick up a phone, and you have to like
Say a password or something.
yeah, it's like a password to just be
Yeah.
like
Let me in.
yeah, let me get in there.
Hey, what's up with that drink, dog?
Yeah.
Hey,
But
yeah.
yeah, and then you gotta I don't know get a
So
haircut.
so I've always wondered about shit
You
like
gotta
that.
actually get a haircut before they let you in.
They're like, you need a mohawk to enter, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, dude, I grow this hair out.
No, do you see
It
what's
took
going
me
on here?
forever for this.
yeah,
I always wonder like the business model for places like that, because like I hear about Blue Dot downtown, but
Yeah,
I've
heard
never
about
seen it. But I
It's
hear
at
like you
Village
gotta
Square,
know
pretty much.
somebody, to like
I've actually never been there.
like how do they make
Always
money
drunk.
on places that are
I
niche
just
like
had
that?
my first Blue Dot burger
They
like
kill
a couple
it,
weeks
man.
ago.
Yeah, that's
and
what
like
I'm
lunch
banging.
just kills it. I mean, because they've been there for so long.
Yeah, it's,
And business
How do you
people go
get
down
something
there.
going like that? You're like, I mean, have you heard about that place that sells hats downtown?
yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably they opened probably at a time there wasn't a whole lot of competition and their shit was good. So
Yeah.
people
and they
were
just stuck
talk
around.
about
And
it.
now it's a
Yeah.
Now it's like,
Yeah.
oh, nobody knows about the
Like
spot.
dwarf
Yeah.
chicken. I don't know if y'all ever had
Oh,
that chicken.
yeah.
But
That
that
was
chicken that chicken in my opinion is the best fucking chicken I've had
Is
in
that-
town. But I haven't had a whole lot of
Dwarf?
It's called dwarf chicken, yeah, and it's like you can get it late night, but yeah, it's fucking
Is this in a building or what?
I've had it twice, and it's like only to go. Evidently, you go in there and you place an order, and like it's gonna take like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's like a call
super
thing,
long,
right?
and like even if there's not that many people waiting,
because they fry everything to order and stuff, right? Yeah, it's all right there.
And guarantee, you're the only white person that's in there.
Oh, word.
If you
somebody was telling me about this place the other day, and I was like, damn, that seems like a spot though, like banging.
So not historical downtown.
What were the?
No, it's the Village Square, like by Five Sisters.
Word.
Is.
Dude, Five Sisters is fucking
Chizuko.
bangs.
Word.
Yeah, they bang too.
God.
Oh yeah, dude.
A lot of people bang, you know?
Rest in peace.
Man, that's
Chizuko, man.
dude.
Oh, they're done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that for like
I don't know
because of COVID?
Yeah, I think it was probably a lot of things, but
I think they. Yeah,
I only went in there like
also
twice.
over the industry, kind of.
yeah, man.
From what I understand.
Yeah, it was just 3 people that worked there all the time, and 2 of them were owners. And I don't know, man. I mean, I figure if they wanted to keep it going, they could have in some way, but. It's fucking tough, man.
Dude, I tell you what, though.
Any fucking service industry like that, any bar, restaurant, that shit, like, I mean,
It's
if you,
rough,
I know,
Yeah.
but like, if you think about the fucking, like, the owning a place like that, like,
well, I know.
fucking Balin, when I was in there for my birthday,
Yeah.
we were talking about shit and like restaurants and like how like fucking, owners stop showing up and whatever shit goes wrong, but how like important it is to have like your owner there and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, people come up to me every day and ask me fucking why don't you go open up your own restaurant? You have enough experience. And he's like, how do I look that fucking stupid?
That's Balin for you there, dude. I mean,
did
that's
Balin
like
used to work at Snack Crate?
No.
I only
He
know
was
one
never
Balin,
working.
and there
his
was
last name is
Yeah.
Balin. His first name's Steve.
Yeah, Steve Balin.
Steve Balin.
Oh,
He,
yeah, no. This first name.
He's been restaurant for
Yeah,
as long as
I'm
he's
pretty
been
sure
alive.
as long as he got or as soon as he got out of the Navy, he
Yes.
started in restaurants and he's been GM style like
Word.
in
this
charge
dude's a
of
little
shit.
kid.
Yeah.
And he's great, man.
But he's a wise motherfucker though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like he's
Dad jokes
dumb.
for fucking days.
Gross ones too.
Yeah.
They get dirty. But he is like really wise when it comes to like the whole restaurant industry thing. Like because he's been in it for so long. He started out or he was out at Jubilee for I don't know how long he was out there before he came to Global.
Yeah.
But he was out there with them for 8 years or something like that. He's been everywhere, dude, and he's learned all kinds of shit. But yeah, he's like that wise old dude that can hug you awkwardly, but also he's got all the knowledge,
Sounds like you got a ride home from him or something.
Nah, man. No, this is
You're
the one
like-
thing. This is the one thing that Balin tells me all the time. He goes, "This is the one." I'm getting into work or whatever, and he goes, "Man," he said, "I ain't gonna lie to you." He goes, "If I was a girl, I'd throw you some leg." He tells me that once a week. He'll say that to me. I'm like,
And then
does, like,
he's getting
shit.
to a point where he's like, "You
Thanks.
need a ride home, boy,"
Yeah.
and you're like, "I find
Dude.
my way, I guess."
Dude, the funniest
walk.
shit. Some of the funniest shit I've seen him do.
I got
is,
a track bike now.
You remember Justin Server at Urban?
"Oh yeah,
Gay guy.
yeah."
And I was fucking in the back club one day, and Justin's up on the ladder grabbing some like paper products, and I just happened to be passing by, and Balin's walking by like working, and he stops, he looks up, and he sees Justin on the ladder, and he just takes his hand, he just like places his hand on his inner thigh, and he's like
Oh my
tickling
God,
his thigh,
dude.
and Justin's like like awkwardly laughing, but it's fucking hilarious because it's Balin. And
I had one
does weird
time-
shit like
I
that.
had one time early in the morning where it was maybe just me and him, or there was another prep guy there. But it was after the kitchen had gotten done, so it was like this huge, the huge kitchen. And I'm over on the other side working on the prep table,
Yeah.
and out of nowhere I hear help. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't know what it was at first, so it took a minute for me to be like, oh, that's somebody yelling. And I just hear him, help, help. And I walk out to the weight station, and he's on top of the ice maker trying to get to the back of it, trying to clean it. There's a ladder on the ground where he had climbed up the ladder, but the ladder fell. And he was like, I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, put the ladder back up, you dumbass. Like, fuck you, dude. I'm trying to help you. Like, but yeah, he's a trip, dude. Yeah. He's fucking hilarious.
He's a fucking seasoned veteran, that's for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Some good shit, man.
So what do you do in the band?
So yeah, the new Cahoots, the new thing. So
you're in two total bands right now?
Yeah, I'll start with what Post Pluto was, which I don't know. You did come to one of our shows before.
Yeah, y'all opened.
I was at Vinyl, and we were opening for Spafford.
Was that?
It was a band called Spafford.
Okay,
that was the first time we got back together after we like officially like broke up.
This was like the reunion thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I do remember coming over and watching you guys, and I think I saw you one time at Seville, maybe.
Yeah, I'd believe that. We used to play out there all the fucking time.
But anyway,
but yeah, so 2013 we all met, man. Not really met, just got closer. I was always real close with keyboardist Jeffrey, my good friend, and we had always jammed and shit. We used to get together and he used to make beats, and I would like make a hook, and we would both like rap and like make hooks and like do beats on his beat machine and like get just super stoned in his shed. Naturally. But yeah.
If there's a keyboard involved, there's also a shed.
Bungalow too. He had a bungalow as well. That was after the shed.
Hey, he goes, you ever think about staying in my shed?
Yeah.
You're pretty good at this.
But yeah, so they started jamming. So it was Gordon, guitar player, bass player, and drummer started jamming together. They hit up Jeffrey because they're like, Jeffrey plays keys. And then they jammed like twice, and then Jeffrey hit me up. He's like, "Man, we need a vocalist, man. You should come sing,
What's
man."
Up, dog?
And I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." Like, and I just went over there and fucking started. We started doing it and playing some covers and shit. We played some jam band covers, Fish, and I don't know. We wrote some stupid shit, like some stupid simple shit that we could just jam. But yeah, I started singing with them, and that was probably like 6 months before our first show, and then we were a band from 2013 until about 5 years. So I believe it was 2017, October of 17 was our like last official show. But yeah, man, we fucking had some badass times. We did my favorite times were kind of like being out in Destin, and just that's where I met my girlfriend that I live with now. Just being out there, man. Like I remember they booked us. It was our first weekly residency as a band, and we had to drive out there.
Dude.
What?
That's like a big deal, bro.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was
Britney
cool.
Spears has a residency. That is huge.
Paris Hilton, like as a DJ. Dude.
They're like, Post Pluto, like basically Britney Spears over here.
Yeah, no,
they're doing the same shit over here.
If you look up Britney Spears Post Pluto, is the second thing to come up. I'm pretty sure.
She used to sit in all the time.
Yeah. I think I knew that. Actually.
Yeah, but yeah, man, we our first show out there. There was like one person there that was actually listening. Our buddy, good friend Joe Velasco.
Shouts out.
Yeah. Shout out to him. He came there. We didn't know him. He just came. He just
came. Hey, guy, what's your name? You're here all the time.
Who wasn't our good buddy yet, but good buddy now.
But he liked liked jam bands, a lot of the same shit like that we were playing. We were just blowing his fucking mind because we were playing all these songs that he loved, and literally like the next show
songs,
he told like
my name's Justin.
Yeah.
You're like, shout out Justin.
Got you.
Yeah, but he literally, so the next show he brought like 4 friends. The next week, more friends came. Fucking as it went on, it just got more popular. We were getting better because we were playing so much. Yeah. And man, by the end of that summer, we fucking had hired our current manager because he lived out there at the time, Chris Akridge, and from day one to the last, it was like fucking shoulder to shoulder packed out for our
That's
last show of the summer over there. And it was like that, in my opinion, was like the peak of our that was the most fun I had ever had.
Yeah.
Watching doing that. Just the progression of like building that scene and how like beautiful of a thing that was, like how how it meant something to those people that had seen us all summer long.
For sure.
But we also we've done like a lot of cool we fucking we've opened for like bands like Perpetual Groove, Dumps the Funk. I was trying so hard to open for the Revivalists. I don't know,
I've heard of that.
I've heard of them, yeah.
But they're like definitely kind of like our same vibe, like songwriter, funk, like they're a little more like party band, little more energetic than some of the shit that we did. But I wanted to open for them so bad, dude. And I was hitting up the fucking booking agent of Vinyl like over and over again, and he's like, "Man, I'm sorry, but that somebody else is opening up for him." I'm like,
Who makes those type
man.
of decisions? The booking agent?
Yeah. They used to have a booking agent that handled most of the booking over at Vinyl, which I think they're working on finding somebody to replace them. But yeah, man. And I was like, God damn, man. Like, I've been hounding you for like a fucking year about this show. Like, come on, like it'll be a hit. He's like, man, I just couldn't. He had like some deal worked out with another band. And he's like, but I did get you on another show. I was like, sweet, what is it? He's like, fucking George Clinton Parliament Funkadelic. You're opening up for fucking George Clinton.
Crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Hell yeah. Like, thank you. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So that was like a way bigger thing.
Like, Napalm Death. You're like, okay, wait. Hold on 1 second. Just real quick.
Yeah. No, it was sick though. It was that's definitely the biggest name that we ever like were directly supporting, but yeah, man, they George Clinton gets down, man. I was about to say, but
that is a wild show.
They fucking smoke some crack, that's for sure. They do.
He's like, you want some of this crack?
That's a real thing. I mean, like they're
smoking crack.
I mean, that's just part of it. But I don't know how much crack he smokes currently, but I know that was like a thing.
Like, I didn't pay attention to the regimen, but I know he was on.
There was definitely some involved.
Yeah. You know? But yeah, that was fun. And then we did like festivals, small festivals with buddies, Central Florida and shit like that. And then my friend Tara hooked us up with fucking playing Sewanee Halloween, which I don't know if you heard of Spirit of Sewanee Music Park.
Yeah.
They do festivals all year long, but Sewanee Halloween is now their biggest one. Mm-hmm. And
is that the one that you camp out at?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, you were talking to Andrea about it.
Yeah, my friend Savannah went out there for a few days, and
we used to go like me and one of my.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
Me and one of my
so cool
that was his birthday thing. Like, we'd go out there and stay, like, camp out there for his birthday weekend. Because our birthdays always landed together. So, like, I would have something for mine. And then the next weekend, we would always go out there and just, like, ride bikes around and, like, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We were kids, but, like, it was a lot of fun out there. I don't know if I've ever been to an actual festival what was going on out there.
Yeah.
But I've heard that it gets, like, thick out there. And it's, like, really nice.
Depending on the fest, I mean, Halloween, I believe they sold out completely this year. So it'll be probably, like, 50,000 people in this park.
Holy, that's insane, dude.
And man, it gets thick, but goddamn, it's fun, dude. For Halloween, they started doing this thing. It's called Spirit Lake, which there's a venue. There's 2 stages in this area, but it's called Spirit Lake. It's not part of the actual venue. Mm-hmm. Cool thing about it is that it's like you can be hanging out at your campsite, drinking beers, and you can take your beer, whatever, cooler, whatever, and fucking just go over in Spirit Lake and hang out. And it's not like going into the venue. Into the venue, they're checking you, fucking making sure you don't have
like bag checks and shit,
drugs and whatever. Big old tank of nitrous, which people do.
Hell.
And that was so sick because it would be a stage on one side, stage on another, and all these art installations, like to where you can just like get lost in these things, man. Like these super professionally done art installations. Like one of them was this thing that was just strings running like gridlocked, like with little LED balls in them. They look like LED lights were inside of a inside of a fucking like a ping pong ball.
Yeah.
And they were just like ever changing and doing all these different things, and it was like a 3D thing. So like, you know, they were blocked in there.
Yeah.
So they could make shows like what a TV
like a light
screen
show,
does, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
shit?
there would be people just laying under that bitch for fucking hours.
Oh, I can imagine, dude. Tripping balls watching that.
Yeah,
dude.
shit like that is just like so fucking cool. Like, especially if you have eaten any psychedelic, had just seen a show, and you're like, what can I do now with these fucking awesome drugs in my brain? And I fucking, you know, I want to go explore, like, you know, expand my fucking mind. Like, it is like a playground for that shit.
Dude,
super cool.
I guess it was like a few years ago that the Swanee thing happened, and then like Hangout was not that far after. But a friend of mine went to both. And the first one, they went with somebody else. And then the second one, they went with somebody else, but they didn't know this person as well.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, I'm going to call you if anything goes weird, but I'm riding with them. I was like, okay, cool. So, like, they never called me. Nothing happened weird there.
Yeah.
But I was like, so how was the trip when they got back? They were like, dude, we got out there, and then we started doing shrooms, and then I had to call my parents and get a ride back because dude lost his car.
What?
I was like, how does he lose his car?
Hangout?
Yeah.
Dude, that happened to one of my friends.
Whoa, what if it's the same person?
I don't know, but that happened to one of my friends. They
lost their car?
they had to park like way the fuck somewhere
Yeah.
that they don't remember. They were probably fucked up.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, they fucking went to the festival all day and tried all fucking night to find their car. They couldn't
Okay,
find
I
their car.
guarantee you it's the same person.
I
Or
know.
it's just fucking
It
hang
was
out
my
and it happens
it was
a
my
lot.
think it
friend's
happens a
it was my
lot.
friend's Brett Hutchins and
I don't know
and
the-
his brother Blake Hutchins.
I mean, this person did go with dudes, so could have been. I don't know.
Dude, I tell you what, it makes sense though, because when I went, we had to park. It was the weirdest
This was
thing.
also like 7 years ago or something.
It was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing
Stroke
because
Yeah, it was a while ago for sure.
probably
but
then.
It could be, man.
We're
It's
connected.
probably an easy thing to do though.
parking is so weird because it's like, all right, either there's this tiny parking lot or you're parking at somebody's house. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
better remember where the house is at.
Yeah.
So like, and it was one of those where like we parked on the side of somebody's house and gave them like $20 to park there for the day, and we're like, okay, we'll be back at 11:30 or whatever, and like hope our shit's there.
And then all they did was sell your car for parts.
Yeah.
They're like,
you
yo,
get
got
back
this car.
Your car, it's just
$2 grand. Come
It's
pick
just
up
framed.
now.
Man, I could have sworn it was right here.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Like,
no.
I know it was here. I know my car was leaking oil, and here's the oil right here.
Yeah,
I know
they're
it's
like,
right here.
comes with tag, no title,
Come with tag, no
no
key.
keys, locked.
Yeah.
Just come and
Take
grab.
it out. $2,500. Come on, pull up.
They're like, we see pictures of people inside this car. There's still fresh merchandise in this car.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cold drink.
Cold water in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, but Swanee, man, fucking, y'all should definitely check that out.
But anyways, you were going on about post Pluto.
But yeah, man, yeah, we did that, and
now
man,
the
yeah,
new
we
Cahoots.
fucking we decided to start not like doing the grind thing. Like we would play like fucking 5 nights a week, man, and that shit.
That's
Getting off at like 2:00. You playing 4 hours, setting up beforehand, and then breaking down.
Yeah.
You get home at like 4 a.m. Especially when we played fucking Destin. We wouldn't be home till like 5 or 6 a.m.
Y'all were playing 4-hour sets.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Not
gosh,
sets.
dude.
I mean,
would,
you'd be
we would do
waiting
3
for your
sets,
set, yeah.
Right.
But 4 hours, yeah, in
Oh my
like the 4 hours, yeah.
gosh, dude.
About a little over a little over an hour set or something.
That's
like that, but-
insane, dude.
Yeah, it was a fucking lot, but it was a lot of fun. And once we were doing it, we were doing it. But what we all just kind of got burnt out in like doing that style, so we kind of like started, some of us, got our jobs back and started trying to do it, big events style
Yeah.
shit,
Just kind of
festivals.
narrowing it down. To
Yeah,
the big
yeah, venues we wanted to play, no bullshit that we didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Like fucking Flounders, that shit sucks. Like every time, dude.
What? No way.
I mean, just it's weird, man, because you play like we played the break more than any fucking where.
Yeah.
And at some point at a break show, there was always at least a little bit of fucking good times, fucking good folks.
Yeah.
That were listening to the music. Flounders, on the other hand, is like a more of a vibe of like if you're not playing fucking Jimmy Buffett, fucking the top 40,
playing, like, beach
like
jams.
any top
Yeah, dude.
40.
You're not playing
kinda
Bob
shit.
Marley.
Yeah. And then people are like, oh well, like how's your bang bang shrimp, honey? Fucking yeah. And playing restaurants really sucks. Like that's something that the new Cahoots, our new project, is like. Yeah, we're not doing fucking restaurants. Like, if it's a venue and they serve food, then we've done that. Paradise, like that, like Paradise on the beach. But it's just like, it's a different crowd, and you don't get a whole lot out of it. You can get paid. There's a money aspect in it, but like artistically, most of the time, like people in that environment where it's like, let's go get dinner and there's music. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck what you're playing.
Yeah.
But if they're like, let's go see music and maybe we'll get some dinner.
Grab some food while we're
there. They're watching,
whatever.
they're listening, they're
It's
fucking
the intention
care.
for sure.
Yeah. So that's we stick with that. So yeah, post Pluto, fizzled out, broke up, and just a couple different reasons. It's kind of like someone told me in the past, and it makes perfect sense, and I've always said it, that having a band is like being in a relationship with 5 dudes that you can't fuck. Like
it's aggressive, but it's true.
Like being married to like having like 5 wives that you can't have sex with. You
not
know
even
what I mean?
one of them. Not even once.
Like
Yeah.
And it's just like it's
lot.
fucking it's tough. It's tough to keep a group together.
Especially when you're doing something like that, like 5 days a week, like you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like grinding out like that. But I feel like you were saying, at the height of it, when you guys were jamming like really well together, it was
badass.
Yeah.
Fucking nothing will ever replace that kind of shit. But it's just it's
Do you think
it's tough to fucking, everybody wants to do different shit, and it's tough to keep everybody on the same,
Do you think some of your favorite times were during the grinding aspect of it, or getting to play those bigger venues because they were like on a list? You know what I'm saying?
So in the grinding aspect, the best times were like from like where it really felt like it was paying off. Like we fucking played 3 shows that week that weren't that fun, and then fucking Saturday night was like fucking banging. So many people came out for us, and it was just a fucking blast. And that kind of shit was awesome. And then but at the same time, like, fuck, dude, playing Halloween, like we played there 3 times and 3 different stages. And man, the last time that we played, it was on the Patch stage, which I don't even know if they still have, or they might have just relocated it, but it was by far the biggest stage we'd ever played on. It was like the type of stage that like they fold out of like 2 full fucking semis. That's like like you could fit like an entire fucking symphony on the stage, and we're like taking up like 25% of it, But it was fun. We did, so for Halloween we always did it was always a theme, and we fucking we did it was like 80s something, and we did we played the fucking Devo song "Whip It." That was and fucking we all dressed as Devo, which I don't know if you ever seen those fucking old,
with the red hats and everything.
red hats,
dude.
Cut off sleeve, fucking black turtlenecks,
Bangers.
dude, and with those red hats. And people didn't really get it, like the whole show. They were like, they didn't get it, and then we played it, and they were like, "Oh my god!" Like some people, I'm sure some people still didn't fucking get it, but
they were like, "I get it," and they were like, "You get it?" And they were like, "No, I don't get it." We're being supportive. I don't know.
Say you get it.
Clap.
Yeah.
I had this fucking whip, dude. I had a real fucking Indiana Jones fucking whip, and I had to like practice with it. I still wasn't. I hit it probably like 2 times, like when I was up there. But there was at one point where somebody slid me the whip, and I picked it up and was like, it was so fucking stupid, but it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, that kind of shit, like, no, hell no, nothing could ever replace that, sort of feeling. But, I mean, yeah, we definitely worked our fucking dicks off and definitely deserved a lot of it. But man, a lot of that shit is also luck. Like, I got lucky because one of my best friends growing up was fucking like super high up in the booking agency that that did this festival.
Yeah.
And it just so happened, like, I was like, hey, can you do anything? Like, we've only been playing for like 2 years. And she's like, yeah, sure. Like, you're playing for free. Like, we're not paying. I'm like, dude, I'll pay you to fucking come fucking play this shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
But
Are there any remaining members in the new band?
so yeah, Gordon used to play electric guitar, and he still does. He still fucking rips guitar, any strings, most strings.
Most strings.
But I mean, that's not true. Guitar,
Big violin guy.
guitar.
You know what I'm
He actually does play fiddle, but
It's called a cello.
He just like started getting into it, but he fucking, where was I going? Oh yeah, rips guitar in this.
Rips the guitar.
Your brain skipped. You're like, hold on. Go back 15 seconds. Rips all strings. Guitars.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was.
And so now he plays mandolin, which mandolin, I don't know if you know mandolin. Not a whole lot of people are super familiar with it.
Little small guy.
But it's a little small. Yeah. So it's pretty much, it's strung just like a fiddle, violin. But yeah, and then from my understanding, it's pretty much like completely upside down of anything that you would play on electric guitar. So any sort of chord structure you do that backwards.
Oh, cool.
Kind of thing.
That's not.
I don't really
that's
know
not
because I don't
confusing
fucking
at
play.
all.
And I mean I just started playing guitar not too long ago.
It's like the first
seriously.
time you 69. You're like,
But-
hold on.
Wait a minute. There's
This
too much
is
flipping
way.
and flopping
I just
going on.
learned the right side up way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all
Too
confusing.
much switching going on here. I don't
Why
know
is that
what's
hole
up.
up here?
Wait, that doesn't.
No,
that doesn't
man.
add up.
Yeah, that's weird now.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we during the pandemic, Gordon and I was fucking, bored as shit, just like a lot of people, and I started playing a lot more guitar and like learning songs. Like I learned one song that I could sing and play. And I was like, it was just very inspiring to keep trying to learn songs that I could sing and play, because fucking singing, I mean, I love singing, always have, but like singing in the fucking shower and singing to instruments is fucking not even comparable, dude. Like
I couldn't even
singing-
imagine trying to play and
Yeah.
then sing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, yeah,
Well,
it's
first
that
off, try
is-
to play without looking.
yes.
I
But
can't
also,
even
first
play
off-
with looking.
First off, just play. Period. Right.
Yeah.
And then play
And then
without
try
looking.
not to look.
And then sing on top of that. It's like too much going on.
Yeah.
Brain can't handle it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It kind of, I don't know. Like, I think I've always really liked rhythm. So, I mean, I play most of when I first started playing, like mostly like just real easy shit, folk style shit. That's like 3 chords, just mainly rhythm, the chords, nothing fancy, no sort of fills, nothing.
Yeah.
And I still kind of play like that, just I'm a rhythm guitarist, but yeah, I started playing those songs, and then Gordon was like, "Man, I've been playing my mandolin," and he's like, "We should jam," and so he started coming over, and we just fucking like drink a bottle of whiskey and smoke a pack of cigarettes and just jam. Like we would play like some nights we would play like 30 minutes and then fucking talk for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
A couple nights we fucking would eat mushrooms and just play like until we were like, all right, we're gonna take a break now.
It's too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. So yeah, we started doing that, and then we were like, dude, let's fucking make a
something
thing out of this.
Yeah.
So we decided to start trying to find a name, and we had like a list of fucking like 200 goddamn names, and one of the names that he picked was the new Cahoots, and main thing we were looking for is something that wasn't taken.
Pretty much
Gotta
is
have
the
that.
criteria
Fucking
right now.
very tough.
Gotta have that.
And it wasn't taken, and yeah, man, we went with it. I wasn't like 100% at first. Like I was like, it was definitely one of my favorites, but there was a couple that I.
What
felt
were the
same
other
about.
ones?
There was one. I really liked Crammed Mammoth.
Crammed Mammoth?
Yeah, I don't know why. I liked it, man. I don't know, some about it. And then what was another one that he did? He fucking thought of. There's a couple that were like Crammed Mammoth.
Do you remember back in the day? This was like post-hardcore, but post-hardcore bands got really into naming songs that were like sentences that didn't make sense. It'd be like Gary from SpongeBob ate cat food.
Yeah,
that was like the name of the song.
Yeah,
and then it was like,
I know what you're talking about,
dude. That was so poppin'. So like I've seen bands do the same thing with their names.
Yeah,
you know, it'd be like Bowling Ball Jackson. It's like a set of 5 dudes, and it's like, where did that name come from?
Yeah,
Bowling for Soup is a good one. Like I know that's Bowling Ball, but like
there's a couple. I mean, it's just like there's a jam band called Pigeons Playing Ping Pong.
Oh wow!
And they're blowing up. I mean, they have blown up at this point. They're badass. Yeah, jam funk band, party band kind of thing.
Word.
But
Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
Chumbawamba, like
is that
I get knocked down.
Oh yeah,
and I get up again. Dude, fucking
the wedding song. One of the wedding songs you always hear it. Fucking
always, bro. There's like on rotation, like the Cranberries or like. There's so many of those types of bands that just have like off the wall names. The Cardigans. Yeah. It's like they're not things.
The Shins.
The Shins, not things you think would be like a band, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then there was like this whole like genre or vibe where it'd be like somebody's name and then like experience or like the Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it'd be a something band.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we got that it's a band.
Yeah.
You know, George Thorogood and the Destroyers. I mean, that's different because it was like the Destroyers were something. And, hey, I'm going to do this with them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like something like that. Yeah, like we're talking about like the Cranberries or the Shins or like people with like strange Chumbawamba. Mm-hmm. Strange names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's into a lot of music that has super strange names right now. Like, very strange.
I mean, I just don't think he's into the kind of music
No, say some of them, though.
Yeah.
Autumn Nostalgia.
What's
Alcest.
that?
Nostalgia?
What style of music is
Nostalgia.
that?
You sure it's not nostalgia?
Progressive black metal stuff. Atmospheric black metal. I've been getting really into
atmospheric.
Black metal.
It's like the
metal.
only type of black metal you hear when you're really out there in the atmosphere.
No, it's like...
It's not here on Earth.
Here's the thing. First off, black metal happened, and they were like, let's go hang out in the woods, right? Like, that was what they wanted to do. And they wanted to, like, you know, kill stuff and burn churches. Yeah. But atmospheric black metal is like... It's like that, but without too much vocal. You know, so it's like just kind of a dialed back and more instrument
like ambient.
forward. Yeah. It's more like kind of but instrumental type stuff. And if there's vocals, it's like very small and.
Do y'all ever do anything like that where it's like primarily instrumental and then just like minimal and vocal?
So the jam band post Pluto, we were jam band. So fucking we would play songs for like fucking.
He doesn't understand. He doesn't know
minutes.
what a jam band.
So
really
jam
is.
band is just, in my opinion, is like kind of like blues, funk, rock, could be fucking jazz, whatever kind of structure of songs, and sometimes songwriting type shit too. But I mean, it pretty much is just taking a song and extending it. You know, adding a jam, which is, you know, after the fucking second chorus, you just go on a fucking guitar player takes like a fucking, you know, 2-minute fucking solo, and it just like kind of sometimes it's passed down the line like keyboard solo, you know, and sometimes it's like my favorite is when it's like a collective thing. So like everyone, you know, they can have their own solo, but it becomes something that is like growing and like morphing as it, you know, as it's happening, like right in front of you. It's something that's like everyone's just playing off of each other and like using each other's energy to create something different and, you know, build, just like EDM music, build something up and then drop it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now it's super important for like in that style for you guys to know each other pretty well, right? In order to like play off of each other and stuff like that.
So you don't step on each other's toes.
It's not absolutely, it's not a necessity, but it's when a band has good
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're like good biography.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good
that's not it.
geology.
Yeah, man. I mean that makes all the difference. My favorite band, Fish, is a jam band. You might have heard of them, probably. They are, in my opinion, like, you know, there's other fucking Fish, Widespread Panic, String Cheese Incident, like, are kind of like, they call them like the Road Warriors, like the bands that do this, that like people go on tour to see them, like all fucking tour.
Dead
like
and
they
Co
go to
kinda
fucking
has that
Dead and
kinda-
Co, yeah.
okay.
Dead and Co as well. There's others too, but those are like the ones that have been around for a long time.
Yeah.
But Fish has been a band. Those same 4 guys have been together for the entirety of the band, and I believe it's like coming up on like 35 years, 36 years.
Gracious,
Nobody
dude.
died. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's another thing, man. Everyone fucking stayed healthy. The lead guitarist, the you know, lead guy, Trey Anastasio, he fucking got bad into heroin, just like many fucking artists in that era. I mean, that's what pretty much happened to Jerry Garcia. Is he got addicted to opiates, mainly heroin and cheeseburgers, and
that will happen.
and
They go hand in hand.
yeah, dude. But I mean,
Dude, jam bands sound like as if like you have like a window of time to fill, right? And then you went through your set super fast. And then you look up at like the producer and they're like, 15 more minutes.
yeah,
You got 15 more minutes. And you're like, fuck, we're on our last song.
Yeah.
And then you just like look at your drummer and
Feel
you're
that
like,
shit, dog.
fucking do your thing, dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then like y'all are vibing back and forth and you're like,
Y'all
all
like
right, now
pass-
you,
it's like
because I
hot
only
potato?
had 3 minutes. I only know 3 minutes.
It's
of the
hot
end of
potato, yeah.
I'm out of my shit, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Now
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I've used everything.
Yeah, that was my
So-
whole thing. I've done Guitar Hero for 6 months. That's all I got from it.
Yeah.
So you go.
Yeah.
See, and I never really understood how. I don't know when I started to realize this, but like I don't know if you like when Trenton was working at Global,
Yeah.
he would do like specific recordings of specific live shows and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I guess I didn't really like understand it. But now looking back at it, well, because like I was like, okay, it's the same 7 songs he's playing, but
Yeah.
they're just different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Different
okay, this
versions.
one's 4 minutes long, this one's
And it's-
37 minutes
Yeah.
long. What's going on? But it's the same song. But I guess I never really understood the like intricacies between different live recordings or like different shows that like, you know, sometimes they'll play this extra bit
Yeah.
or you know what I'm saying, or just like something worked so well in that specific show or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess I never really understood that, and I don't know. I haven't really dove too deep into that as
Yeah.
far as like trying to understand it, but
I mean-
I never really got it until after he was gone.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean, just like anything, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it, and it's something that, you know, the more you listen to a band like Fish, the more you can actually like kind of tune in to like, you know, what the like where the jams are going or where you think they're going, or you know,
Yeah.
just you get used to like their styles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is that they always are change, like they're changing. Like
Yeah. You went and
they're
saw him
always
pretty
writing.
recent, right?
Yeah, we went to
a
we went
month
to
ago
Oak
or
Mountain and we did 2 nights. We went to Oak Mountain Amphitheater in Pelham, right outside of Birmingham, and then we did Alpharetta, which was the next 2 nights in Alpharetta, right outside Atlanta.
Word.
And fucking amazing. It took me literally like a week to like get back to reality because it was so fucking. I hadn't seen live music like that in so
yeah.
long. And it was just fucking incredible,
Well,
dude.
you know who
It
missed
was so fun.
their genre? And they were great in their genre. But Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston would have been great jam band because they could have did solos on just their voice. They
Yeah.
just did that
Just
already.
chilling.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Just of nothing,
just
but
going,
just filling.
and like the band just completely stops because
Yeah.
they're like, all right, our hands are tired.
Dude, I saw
The
so-
record companies would hate that.
Yeah,
fucking-
Christmas albums wouldn't sell as well, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
I went and saw the Who band Tuesday
Dude,
night
yeah.
at the Vinyl.
Someone told me to go see that, and I watched some
Bro.
videos. It looked pretty fucking cool.
Okay, so I like you were just saying, I haven't seen a live like music set in 18 months.
real fucking show.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I haven't been
yeah.
to a show in a
Dude,
long
Hobo Johnson's
fucking time.
coming. I don't know.
I saw
Who?
that.
Hobo Johnson is
Napalm
coming to
Death
vinyl?
is
Oh.
coming. Napalm Death is coming November 14th. By the
Wow,
way.
super stoked.
Nice.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna get us tickets. So you have to come. I'm gonna get us tickets. But anyway,
I'm like, man, I'm sick that day, dude.
But we went Tuesday night because we were like, fuck, it's alive. Like they're just starting to open back up. I guess the vinyl is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Was there a lot of people there?
Dude, it was packed.
Fuck yeah.
And they sounded amazing. Like they sounded so.
Vinyl has a good venue
Yeah.
for sound for sure.
Oh my god, have you been in there since they've redone?
No, I mean the last one I went to was
The balcony
few
upstairs.
years
Was
ago.
there a balcony upstairs? They have a balcony now.
I don't know. I have a.
It's like a wraparound.
Oh word.
Oh, it's really
sick.
nice.
And the sound is
haven't.
way better.
100%.
Honestly, the sound. It was really hard to get the sound to sound.
Is there
really good in
band
there.
or is the stage still in that left corner when you walk in?
yeah, it's in the it's like in the same spot, but the acoustics in there because they've kind of opened
So
stuff
much
up.
better.
Dude, 10 times better.
They put
And
like
sounded
$10,000 worth of like just paneling alone. Like that's just
Just
like
to-
to absorb sound in
Because
the,
the
in the
re-
places.
The
that it
last
was
time I think
bouncing
I
to.
actually went was
So
MGK with you,
Oh yeah.
or maybe I went to I can't remember who headlined, but one of the smaller bands was Sylar, SYLAR.
Was it that like Shinedown show or something, or
No.
Falling in Reverse or something that we went to?
No, it was like a more
Anyway,
I don't know.
but now it sounds so good in there. And that you ready to rap?
It's like right there.
Oh, word.
What are we at?
We're at
Shit,
right
really?
at the time.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
dude.
dude.
It's crazy how
It's
quick shit'll
fucking-
go by. You're like, oh, we're just chilling, talking. It's like, oh, fuck, it's
Yeah.
been an hour already.
That's
it's
so
crazy.
It
Yeah.
is. Honestly, if we were like bigger, like Jake Paul or fucking somebody that had bukus of money, it wouldn't be that hard to record longer. But it's the amount of processing time that it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's like if it's over like 10 gigs, it takes for fucking ever, like 6 hours or something to upload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so because
You're also
there's so
doing like
much
internet
shit.
speeds and like how fast is your computer and all that other shit. But
Yeah. It's a
All
bitch.
good things. Yeah, but
is there anything you got coming up? Like, are y'all releasing
Um,
like any EPs or anything? The new
So
Cahoots?
yeah, we're working on a demo. We're gonna record a demo. The three of us. Oh, my bad. We're gonna record a demo. Myself, Gordon, and then Ashley. She's the newest Cahoot. She's played 3 shows with us, I believe. Yeah, the last one was the 3rd. It might have been the 4th. But yeah, it was just the 2 of us. But all 3 of us are working on doing a demo. Probably just gonna do 3 songs, and we're going to eventually release them as singles. Because that's kind of what everybody's doing nowadays, and it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Not put out an
An
album that's
entire
3 songs or
EP,
whatever.
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna record a demo, have that for our EPK, which is super important. Also get some videos done, pictures done, build our EPK to where we can, fucking send it to any bluegrass festival in the fucking country and try to see
Yeah.
who is like, yeah, give you guys a shot. So we're gonna do that hopefully soon. In the next 6 months it'll hopefully be done. But on top of that, we're definitely staying booking like at least once every 3 weeks to a month. We've been booking, and we're doing next month. So next month we're doing 2 shows. We're doing November 6th at Third Planet in Niceville, Third Planet Brewery.
Okay.
Just figured I'd hit them up, and we need more out of town stuff, and it's a cool spot, so we're gonna go do that thing, and then on the 20th of next month, November 20th, Post Pluto is actually playing a show, and I mentioned that to y'all when I was pulling up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing that for Stuart Beck and Pass the Good in remembrance and honor of him. All the proceeds are going to his family, and yeah. So yeah, we're getting the boys back together and
Getting the band back together.
yeah.
Hey.
Boys are back in town.
It works out too. One of the members was already planning on coming in town, so we're gonna do it and hopefully get time to rehearse, and we're gonna do probably like 90 minutes worth of material, all original.
That's awesome, dude.
So yeah, and then a week after that, the week after that, we're playing Odd Colony again, which we played there once before, and it was fucking awesome. Great beer, super good vibes, and that back room just kills it. Like it's honestly just a good place to just go see anything. Go see comedy, music. They do comedy there quite a bit.
Okay.
I
think he was
Back
telling us
porch
about
comedy
that.
or
Rated
R?
Back Porch or Yikes is
Okay.
the guy that does it that I've seen in there a couple of times, and it's really good. But November's actually a busy month, and Gordon and I have to create that balance of post Pluto songs and also new Cahoots.
Yeah.
Keeping
Trying to stay even
not sounding like shit on either one.
Hell yeah, dude.
So for like updates on shows and stuff like that, what's the best way to follow that or get updates on that?
So we're pretty good with our social media, Facebook, Instagram, not really Twitter or anything, but mainly just Facebook and Instagram on both Post Pluto and New Cahoots. Like, we'll be announcing that show here shortly, in the next few days, hopefully, the Post Pluto show, and then we'll be announcing the New Cahoots stuff, in the next week or so. But
cool.
But yeah, that's really the best. Instagram and Facebook, man.
Cool.
It works wonders.
Yeah, dude. Social media is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's about it. I think that's about all the
Well, we appreciate you coming
plugs
on,
I got,
dude.
man.
Bro, thanks for coming and hanging out,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Yeah, dude,
Seriously,
that's
bro.
fun, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy how fucking quick that is,
Oh,
man.
I know, dude. It's wild, ain't it?
That's nuts.
You'll
Dude,
definitely,
we used to
you'll
do
definitely
like
be
3
back on.
hours.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
we
And
were
it would
doing,
zoom by, and I was like, cool, these upload speeds are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said when you're uploading them, they fucking they will glitch out and you don't know.
Yeah.
And then you got to start from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same shit happens when
dude.
we're trying to record a live fucking recording.
It's awesome.
It's happened twice. We're like, hell yeah, whole show.
That was
Can't
sick.
wait to listen. And it's
Yeah.
like cut out the third song. It's like, motherfucker.
It's like error, and I'm like, cool, I don't even know what that
No,
means.
what?
I just know it's not
Yeah,
gonna work.
why?
Yeah.
Why'd you
Yeah.
fucking error?
Dude. Hell yeah, dude. Well, again, thank you for coming and hanging out.
Yeah,
We'll
dude.
definitely,
and I'm
definitely,
a fan, man. I've been listening. I've been listening
Hell
to a
yeah,
lot of
bro.
them.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, dude.
I,
We appreciate it.
Dude, the
Means a
fucking
lot.
dude, what's his name that he fucking he fucking cut his own dick?
Oh, John
fucking
Connor.
John Connor, dude.
Yeah.
That
dude.
shit was
Yeah.
like,
He's
I was
coming
like,
back
what
on.
the fuck?
Oh,
man?
yeah.
He's coming back on.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
dude.
That shit was good.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
crazy, man. I train with him.
Yeah, that dude's gnarly.
Yeah,
But
dude.
hell yeah, bro. Well, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're going to get the fuck
Yes,
up out
sir.
of here. We love you. Yee, 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 yee.